Cheers.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Thirsty Thursdays.
Cheers, guys. Man, this is so nice to finally be able to see you face to face. I mean, at a distance, but at least in the flesh.
Yeah, Zoom only does so much.
Right? We actually had to put on pants. Right?
I know, right? And this is a pretty good background.
Yeah, it's not
no,
bad.
like, it's Bridge of the Enterprise, but we'll
yeah, this is not a Zoom background.
Yeah.
You're seeing it in real life.
Oh, it's been a wild 3 months.
Oh, I know.
I feel like we've packed a whole year's worth of just life in that time.
Right? I remember the day everything shut down here in Calgary. I think it was March 16th.
Something like that, yeah.
It was the day that I was coming back from mat leave, right? Like the day. And I went, I was about to drop my kids off. And like the night before, they're like, nope, daycares are closed. And it's like almost everything came crashing down, right? Because we'd been going to ramp up, and we were so excited for that date. Mm-hmm. And it kind of just, it was like, boom.
Yeah, well, a big part of our day and our process and our building of our business was being downtown, connecting to people, coffees, walks. Like, it was a big part of my day, driving or walking to all these places. Right?
Even being in client offices when we're engaging, like getting the team's input and stuff, it is a huge switch.
Yeah, and I'd say it was almost unfathomable of like what was going to happen. Like virtual Zoom. I'd never even heard of Zoom to start with. Yeah, and then
it was incredible. Like, we lost probably in that first week 90% of our contracts got either put on hold or we'll talk when this is over.
Yeah, and a lot of the business development opportunities that we'd been nurturing for up to a year kind of just like,
yeah.
So it's pretty scary. We definitely went through that, I don't know, what you call it, like a panic phase, right? Like that,
yeah.
Oh my God, the spreadsheets
phase.
come out, the calculations.
How long can we survive?
Yeah.
Man, that calculation was scary. Mm-hmm. What do we do? How do we get into survival mode, right? We figured it out.
Yeah, and we really did. We went from the survival mode, and then to, well, I guess it was like the panic mode, and then survivor. Like, okay, well, let's just kind of get to work. What do we need to do first?
Yeah.
And I think first thing was our website, right? You worked on our website first?
Yeah, we did. We updated that. So it was kind of like let's revisit some of the stuff that we put on the to-do list when we weren't busy.
Adam problem.
Guess what? We're not busy all of a sudden, all at once.
And we revamped our mission and vision first.
Yeah.
Via Zoom with a little white. Yeah, that's what we did first.
And that in itself was awesome. I think that like really energized us.
Yeah, it was certainly a focal point. Right?
Yeah.
And then, new website. And
okay, but tell me, because everybody went through this, I'm sure, if not once, multiple times. When did you reach your edge of the cliff moment in the COVID journey?
Well, I had an interesting experience because I ruptured my Achilles on the Wednesday and the quarantine started on Monday.
Right.
So I was very much preoccupied in those early stages of quarantine with using crutches and kind of the loss of mobility and almost an identity crisis because movement and exercise and all these things was so much a part of my life that having that taken away, and then in a way quarantine happened and it would have taken it all anyways, so the timing was kind of good, I guess. But
try and chase after a couple kids with
yeah, I mean, you ask my wife, she could say the timing maybe wasn't so good. But, yeah, it was kind of interesting. It was just a time of change for so much.
Yeah.
Like the quarantine, being at home, homeschooling, like that was new. Both
I
my
can't
life,
even imagine.
Yeah, right. And then, but you just kind of got into a routine, right?
Yeah.
And you just kind of do it, and then it's kind of like a ball rolling down a hill. Like we said, we kind of kicked it from survivor into thriving mode, I'd say, with that whole mission vision exercise, the website, and then it was kind of like, okay, well, what's next?
What's
right?
next? Yeah.
What was next?
You know what? I think it just so happened that we had set up a strategy meeting with our network, right? And we stumbled on this idea of how to get more reach and how to reach out to clients, but in a way where we're providing value and not asking anything, kind of thing. And we talked about that, and we came up with this solution, and we ran it with our network. And my God, it was huge. And so big, we worked with our marketing guy, and we turned that into a program. And I think that just kind of went, holy cow, here we go, right? It was like, we can do stuff in this time.
Yeah, it was a lot of learning, a lot of experimenting, trying stuff, like, you know, even just digital online presence, like posting and adding value and kind of being creative, figuring out what worked, what resonated, what didn't work. And yeah, I'd say that was a bit exhausting at first, but then we kind of it's like a ball rolling down a hill, right? Like,
oh my God, we
got good at it.
We learned that software, so we purchased the software and we had to learn it. And I video after video after tutorial after tutorial. It was the first month of that was exhausting. Yeah. Well, then, you're right. I reached a pivot point where it was like, and here we go.
Yeah, now I can use it. Here we go. Well, and we also SharePoint, right? We
took that to the next level.
We automated our document control, figured out how that worked, right? We're playing around with some flows and some Power BI and
I'll tell you this though. At first, when I was trying to juggle like momming and working, it was a little crazy. Especially like my two kids are both under the age of 3. So it was like a bit intense, and I think at one point I was on a Zoom call and I had to go off camera to breastfeed.
Right.
And I was like, oh gosh, how am I gonna survive this? And you know what? Like it was kind of that waiting period till you were allowed to increase your bubble and I could get some help. But I needed help. Like there was just no way.
There's a lot of late nights. Right?
Yeah.
Like 8 o'clock, 8:30 till 10:30.
Yeah, kids are in bed. Now I can work.
Yeah. Well, the trouble is like you're tired.
Oh, it's not sustainable.
Chasing kids.
Jeez. Yeah.
You know, just getting used to the homeschooling. Like again, we kind of got into a routine, but to start it was tricky, not just for us, but for the teachers, for the kids, for
everybody's navigating.
Yeah. But you know, at the same time, I think like we're living through history right now. You know, so much is changing so fast, your head is spinning. But you know what's going to come out at the end here?
I don't know, but I remember when we were pitching a client, and they were disconcerted by our lack of office space, right? And we said, well, it goes against our values, right? Because we're dynamic, we're innovative, we'll use the spaces that we can have so we can be strategic for you, right? Often we sit in our clients' offices when they need us present, or we can do things remotely, so we take that option. But that was like, they're like, well, you could dissolve tomorrow. Well, we had a whole bunch of overhead during this COVID, we would have dissolved one. But this COVID gave us an opportunity for people to realize that you can operate in this virtual space and remotely.
And it would, of course, you know, never replace that actual human contact. I mean, look how excited we are here. But I think we realized that we can augment it pretty good, pretty well. And, you know, Zoom is actually a lot of the body language comes across, and you can get stuff done. And, you know, in terms of business processes, in talking with a lot of the other management or business consultants in our network or coaches, they're all kind of saying the same thing, and is that it doesn't really matter. Like the fundamentals of running a business are the same. It's some subtleties that change if you're going to have a bit of a work-home mix. But yeah, it's been great. I love working from home, to be honest.
I'm liking it.
Yeah, like, you know, I live out just outside the city, so it's 35 minute commute, plus you walk a few blocks from parking.
I'm an hour each way.
Right. So, you know, you barely afford to pay your mileage.
Yeah.
So, around that, say like Thursday, Friday, or whatever, work from home, and it's, I think it allows, for me, it allows a little more balance. If it's less rigid, then I can work from home on evenings, or I can get up early, or maybe I go to the gym at lunch, or some sort of class in the afternoon, or whatever. The balance has shifted. It's more malleable now.
Yeah.
Which is cool, I guess. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where the world goes. We're coming back from COVID. We're kind of rebooting. People are now back in the office.
Everyone downtown again.
And
Not that it's picking up, because Calgary, heavily oil-based, is still struggling. But
it seems to be a mixed bag, though, of people we talk to. There's companies that are very much mandatory back in the office. And then there's some that are immediately like, well, we're going to 60% work from home now. We're going to shed some of our capital costs. There's some that are just kind of biding their time, like stay at home completely. We'll see how the summer goes.
Yeah.
It's a variety of responses, and all could be right for a variety of reasons, depending on your culture or how you operate.
Yeah. We'll still
virtual. We can be anywhere.
We are anywhere and everywhere.
That's right, everywhere and nowhere. But I honestly believe, I look back at the 3 months, the amount of stuff we've created and the leaps and bounds in terms of this software we've learned.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about ClickFunnels. Let's call it out. Let's talk about it. So, I remember we asked some of our colleagues, like, what do you think of this program? And they liked it, and they showed us it, and we're like, okay. But I wasn't really prepared for Russell Brunson. I wasn't prepared.
Well, I think there's no doubt the power of the program now that we're using it. I think we were a little bit distracted by the intense salesziness of it.
Yeah.
We would call it that. Like originally when I had first seen it, I was like, I don't like this at all. I don't want to be in people's faces. I don't want to do this or the other. But
grows on you. He grows on you, man. Now we're like, what would Russell Brunson do? and like, I mean, the amount of knowledge that came with the software, and it was almost like taking an entire course of digital marketing with the software, which was really cool.
And I did take a course.
And you did take a course. Yeah, because in all your spare time.
Yeah. But yeah, I never thought as an engineer, marketing was a foreign concept to me, but I've learning all this stuff about social strategy and digital marketing strategy and kind of branding and awareness and
clients are, where do they live?
I kind of love it. I'm not gonna lie. It's so strategic and it's so creative and it's so powerful, and it does have. If I think about it from an engineering point of view, it's like you try something, you test it, and then you iterate.
Yeah.
You're strategically trying to design timing and content and collaboration. I would say it's far more design heavy than I really thought.
Right.
And it kind of marries that creativity. So we've had lots of fun making lots of content and learning about that stuff.
Still learning.
Oh.
Still launching new ones all the time.
Yeah.
New funnels.
It's kind of that opportunity for growth, or maybe it's incentive or whatever. Like, why waste a good quarantine? Right? Kind of like your comfort zone.
Yeah.
I feel like we've spent the last, if not 3, but like 2.5, just like pushing the boundaries of what we could do, what we could create, and how we could engage people. And we came up with some really cool programs that I think we would never have come up with. We didn't have this.
I mean, the general concept of these ideas were always kind of in our head, and we talked about them, and we're like, yeah, one day we'll build this, and we could build it like that. We didn't have a platform on how we were going to do it. But it's funny. My Russell Brunson hero, he said, he goes, successful people, they have like this end result. They don't know how, right? But they just keep at it and like work. It's spaghetti tower.
There you go.
Spaghetti tower theory.
Yeah.
We love that one. They just keep tweaking until they get there, until they get to that vision. And so I feel like it just kind of like threw gasoline on it.
Yeah, it really did. We've got so much momentum now. Like we're tripping over ourselves as this vision like crystallizes in kind of who we are and how we can collaborate with these great people that we meet and bring them value and mutually
Totally.
Benefit from these relationships that we have. It's been fantastic.
Yeah. So if you're looking at the ClickFunnels software and you're Canadian, because us Canadians have a culture of non-salesy sales. I implore you to look past that if that's not your jam. The functionality is great, and it unlocks so much potential. So I really like it.
And we got down this path because we met one of the guys from our network and just took a bit of a leap of faith and trusted him to kind of guide us down this path of digital marketing. And it was the best decision we've made. It's changed everything.
Platinum lead. If you need a marketing person, great experience.
Go see Jeremy.
Yeah. So it's that did. I think that was really a pivoting point. And Jeremy actually he used his own program methodology to contact us.
Yeah. So
it works.
The proof is in the pudding.
Right. But man, just that I think was a pivot moment. Like you look at these pivot moments in your company, and we've had so many through COVID, and they're just compounding.
Yeah, I would say it's almost like I don't want to say frantic because it's not out of control, but the rapid production of ideas, because you're excited about these ideas. I think if you're excited about it, you're passionate about it, pour energy into it, and it'll happen faster.
Yeah.
Right. So.
But it's that balance, like work on the business or work in the business, right?
So it's kind of an opportunity to
work on the business.
A little bit in, we still have a few great clients. We got one great, amazing new client that's really
excited
awesome.
about. She's amazing.
And it's.
Yeah, if you want to look her up, No Shoes Nutrition. So one of the perks of engaging with a new client is we get to kind of discover their offering a little bit. And I don't know about you, Adam, but she gave me some nutrition tips, and it has been so great for me and my family. We feel better. We feel, and we didn't even know the difference it would have made, right? It's just one little tweak, and I was like, wow, what a difference. You don't know what you don't know. So yeah, look her up. No Shoes Nutrition. She's Megan.
And I think that's kind of maybe the lesson we're learning in all this is we're giving out into the universe, right? And we're getting it back in spades. That's a perfect example, right? Not only have we met someone that will probably be a longtime friend, but we've got some great knowledge from her, and
we're able to provide her with some great knowledge and tools.
Our network, there's opportunities, just giving out that positive energy and that selfless kind of throwing it out to the world. It's coming back, and we're feeling it coming back.
Karmic
business, yeah. It's amazing. And sometimes Kayla and I will look down and we'll crunch the numbers and be like, the business case is not great. And we're like, but it feels right. And we're like, all right, then let's do it. Because these reasons, these are the reasons we're counting on it coming back, which is why it is great. It's those the kind of non-tangibles. And we're like, okay, I believe it.
Do you remember as a kid those before you were allowed to use real darts in a dartboard, they'd have the Velcro ones? I kind of feel our values are that Velcro dartboard, and we get these ideas and we throw it at the dartboard, and if it sticks, we execute. And that's kind of what I picture in my head when we talk about throwing things against our values, our vision, and our mission. We define that so well for us in our company that when we throw ideas up against it, it either ricochets off and we leave it, or it sticks and we go, yes, this is right, despite maybe it's not.
Sometimes it's an intuition.
It is.
To be honest,
it really is.
we'll find reasons that it is a good idea if it intuitively feels right.
Same with our network, man. You meet somebody and you're like, it just feels right.
And similarly, something could sound like an amazing idea. We're just like, I don't know, like something's not right. So I guess that's the cool thing about having your own business is you have this freedom, this opportunity to to kind of marry your gut with your intellect and see what happens. So,
and be able to pick what you want to work on.
It's pretty cool. Like we've really, I think, grown in the last 3 months. We started off very technical, I would say.
Yeah.
Like very process heavy, very management system, documents, processes, training, like very deliverable based, I would say, right? And we kind of evolved.
Offering.
Yeah, like a little bit of our own strengths and empathy and a little bit just a little bit client driven, because we get in there and I think we're both really good listeners, if nothing else. So we'd start, doing a professional practice management plan, and 2 weeks later we'd be in like a discussion about leadership and performance engagement, and like this is real coaching stuff. So which is great, because in our network we've got 3 or 4 amazing coaches that we can draw on and bring them in as we need to, and I think it's helped us redefine the type of people we want to work with, the type of companies, and how we want to approach. Like we want to leave that long-lasting effect where the company and the people are just super excited about all of it. And there's some technical stuff in the background that is really awesome, but at the end of the day, the most important thing is that every person that works there loves to come to work, and the leader is so excited to have that opportunity
and the leader is now freed up to lead. Right? Getting the people who need to be out of the business to work on the business are in that capacity. Just like us, we were able to do that, and we took advantage of that time, because we're not typically able to do that, right? But allowing other business leaders and owners to do that, to lift their head up and look to the horizon and have a whole suite of their team like looking up to them to actually lead, because they got this, they can work on the business.
It's powerful,
right? It's funny, we talk about like the rowing analogy, right? And I mean, this is so common. Everybody is in the same boat. There we go. Everybody is rowing in the same direction, right? So we've got a direction. That's your mission, right? But there's also a unique aspect of that. You could be rowing in the same direction, but if you're not rowing at the same pace, right, and get this rhythm, you're not going to go where you need to go. So that's kind of a nuance that nobody really talks about, is like the rhythm of a company, and sort of falling into steps. So we all know how we're operating. We all get it, right? And then obviously the vision, and where's that end destination on the horizon. And so it's all those pieces of rowing together to see a company just go so fast.
And it's taking breaks as well, right? Stopping for lunch and kind of saying, you know what, we did a bunch, let's cruise for a while.
Let's cruise.
Right? Let's enjoy it. Let's love it. When we're ready, we'll go to the next part.
Yeah, because people can get tired.
Saturated,
yeah,
right?
for sure.
Yeah. Like we have days, we filmed this webinar earlier, seems like ages ago now, it was probably only like 6 weeks ago. But yeah, like scripting it and designing it, it was, a month of intense work, and then filming it, and then doing reshoots, and then editing it, and then, sending it out. But like, it was like a creative hangover by the time that was done. Like I'd say it took me like 2 days of just like, okay, no new ideas, I'm not building anything. Just like, let's take some time here.
And that was our first funnel.
That was valuable. It was our first funnel.
Our very first funnel was this webinar, which was probably like you're supposed to pick that as like your third funnel because it's a little more intense.
Yeah.
Fair enough, it was. And like, you know, we were trying to gain contacts, like potential contacts to engage with, like a customer list. 37, baby.
Yeah. Well, I'm really proud of that webinar, and I think we'll use that for a long time.
Yeah.
In terms of just, it's a suite of things, right? It's not one. It's like a matrix of ideas and possibilities and execution and personality, and like one node on its own is not gonna change your life or make you $1 million, but you know, 1,000 of these nodes might. So it's kind of what I feel like we're doing is we're building nodes.
Right? Yeah, you're
we're
right.
Weaving a tapestry, so to speak.
It's you know, it's really interesting with the funnel and like hoping to get potential client base that you can engage with on a regular basis, your email list or whatever it is, you know, of your little black box, as my good old buddy RB talks about. But it wasn't that easy to get people to sign up, and a lot of those contacts are friends and family, and so like we're still discovering, and I guess that's part of it, discovering what works, what doesn't work, and this tweak and this recycle and this tweak and this spaghetti tower as we build it. And it's, you know, out of all of this, we're not deterred. And that's the interesting part, and that's the part I think I really appreciate about our partnership, is we're never deterred. We're like, okay, tweak, okay, tweak, okay, tweak. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there in the mindset of, oh, that didn't work, throw in the towel. It's not.
Well, and it's, you know, it's tempting, right? Like, you think about digital marketing, and we've come across several clients that have said, yeah, I tried that. You know, for a week I posted something every day.
Paid for an ad.
And then I paid for an ad, and it cost
Nothing
me $1,000, and I don't have anything to show for it. And I think, you know, I can kind of relate to that. Like, we were doing that exact same thing. I mean, we never actually purchased an ad. We never got to that point, but it's a system. Like everything else, it's a system. So, you know, posting good content on its own is not going to do it. But
Yeah.
you know, a little bit of automation, a little bit of outreach, a little bit of creativity, diverse, you know, funnel
Yeah.
inlets, like
Test.
yeah, it
Launch.
is a matrix. You're building the matrix is the best way I can think about it.
The matrix.
Right? Yeah. So
Oh, why did I take the blue pill?
yeah. So, but yeah, it's been awesome. We've traded for the world. It's so much fun. We were just saying, like, wow, we're in the midst of a bunch of initiatives that we're probably going to finish up in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So like that means that we've got new initiatives that we haven't even thought of yet. How fun is that? So,
We don't even know what's coming.
yeah, maybe it's the best one yet. Right? Maybe it's just we haven't got there yet.
We'll get there.
Yeah. So.
Well, and I said to you, like, I mean, you and I wake up every day and we love what we do, right?
Yeah, I quite often, kids go to bed and I'll kind of poke around, you know, till 10 o'clock, just
Because you enjoy it.
sometimes it's like reading articles, sometimes it's a book, sometimes it's creating a little graphic that I don't really know what it means. I'm just like, it's in my head and it wants out. They usually come to fruition. We have got an idea right now that we're starting to crystallize that I think probably thought of 2 or 3 years ago. We're finally figuring like how it could actually work.
We finally have a platform to which it will work.
Yeah, it's kind of like waiting for the universe to present you with the tools and the path, right?
Well, and it will. I think that's it. Like, you just keep at it. It's kind of like our business strategy. Do you remember we had this like great you and me? We even rented a boardroom, right? And we had this whole business strategy day. We defined our goals and our plans, and we created this great document. And then we got super busy with clients.
Yeah.
A whole year goes by, and we're like, oh shoot, we gotta look at our business strategy. Oh man, we haven't looked at this since we created it. It's okay, for any business, don't do that. Like, that's not how you operate. But we pull up this business strategy, and didn't we meet every single one of those goals?
And I think we did it in the first 6 months.
In the first 6
And year.
Never about a year, but
So, like, we weren't thinking big enough, I guess.
yeah. But at the same time, I feel like because we wrote it down, whether the fact that we looked at it or not, and you should look at it because you're gonna get further. I truly believe, but we put it out there. We wrote it down, and so whether we were actually actively thinking about that goal, it's subconsciously we were moving in that direction. And I mean, we've gotten a little more systematic because practice what you preach.
Yeah.
But, it's incredible what it is just to like think of these business strategies and write them down, write down your goals and revisit it, because man, it's incremental, but you're getting there, right?
Yeah, it's slow moving, but I think that's one of the great things about having a business partner is that you kind of hold each other accountable, and one of us or the other might have a day or a week where we're just like, oh my god, this is exhausting, this is the hardest thing in the world, and then the other person can just kind of hold that space, or take the workload or whatever,
Pull you off the edge,
pull you back, and then away you go.
Yeah.
Right.
The other great thing about a business partner is they get you another drink and a ball cap so you don't burn your head.
There you go. Okay.
Half an hour.
Awesome. I think it was awesome. Stand up and stretch.